Okay, welcome back to my Twitter page. I wanted to show you now how I am going to start using my Twitter to better connect and communicate with my parents and my community. So, something that I always intended to do back when I first started a Twitter page in 2017 was to use this as a tool to communicate with my parents and tell them about things that we're doing in the classroom because they don't always get a very detailed explanation of things from their students day to day, and I thought this might be a fun way to include that. So I started doing it a little bit, but this is definitely an area where I would like to improve. Let me show you what I have done. All right, um, so you can see at the end of the school year, I was actually tweeting out some things. Um, so one of the things that I sent actually to my school's Twitter site was some photos of an activity that my students had completed. They created a STEM challenge. They had a STEM challenge where they had to create a shark viewing cage and put their little scuba diver inside, and then they had to test which shark viewing cage could hold the most weight. And these were the students who were ultimately able to hold all 22 of our reading books in our classroom. I had to get a photo early on here because I was worried it was all going to topple down, but I actually was having a hard time getting my Twitter account to connect this day because of sometimes being able to connect via the Wi-Fi can be tricky in my building, so I had to take some photos and I wound up sending it to our Highlands Twitter account here, but you can see there's an example of them. They're pretty proud of all their hard work, and I actually even have a student back here gathering more reading books for me because we never expected someone to have that many books supported. And then the next photo I shared was just a picture of their project. It was kind of smashed after all of those books were on top, but you can see the little man inside is still surviving. That's the scuba diver. Um, so that is one way that you can kind of share things, just a little brief explanation. And I also share this with SMSD. That is my school district's Twitter page, so they like us to try to share things with them as well. Um, Sometimes I take photos and tweet them out myself when I can get it to work. Here's an example of something I did at the end of the school year. I took a picture of a project we were working on. I gave my students a budget and they had some requirements to plan my summer vacation. So it was an engaging and fun math activity for the end of the school year when everyone's got summer break on their minds. So these are some things I like to do. You can even see in my Twitter feed that I have retweeted something by my school district. So for example, this is a tweet about a fellow teacher in my district who was the winner of the Jeopardy! 2018 Teachers Tournament. So I thought that was pretty cool because I've met him and we've attended several different professional developments together. And that is another way that you can kind of connect with your community and with your parents. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like when I go to my Highlands. So I follow my school and my school follows me. My school actually has their own Twitter presence as well, which is kind of great for all of the parents, especially since kids change grades year to year. You can still kind of see what other teachers are doing. So my school takes videos, they collect photos, we are encouraged as teachers to send photos into my school or tweet them out ourselves, and then our school Twitter page will retweet them. We actually have a teacher who is in charge of tweeting things out. So you'll see things from like our end of the year kickball game. There's a tweet that I was telling you about before with the STEM challenge, and the ice cream truck visit, all kinds of different things that we've done throughout the school year are on here. So this is definitely a way to keep parents up to date and informed about what we are doing day to day in our classrooms. And I think we try to have at least a couple of posts per week, just so that way it can stay fresh. Another way to connect with the community is by utilizing the Shawnee Mission School District Twitter page, which is my school district's Twitter page, but maybe your school district has a Twitter page as well. So here the district focuses on all kinds of different things going on, and whether it be in the classroom or special accolades for teachers, district news. They really try to showcase all the various parts of our district, again, so people and parents can stay informed. So this is something that my goal is to focus in on fun activities and things that I'm doing in my classroom, and then connecting those to my school and also to my school district's Twitter page, so that way I can stay connected not only to the parents and teachers who follow me, but also to the community. So, and you might notice that we have lots of student faces that show up here in our Twitter feeds, and that is because my school district does allow us to professionally utilize student photos if they have had their parent or guardian sign a photo release form. Now, I will say that's generally not a problem for me in my classroom, because I have almost 100% of the time all of my class with their photo release form completed. Now, sometimes I will have one or two students who do not have that done, and I just don't take pictures of them. Or if I happen to have a picture of that student, then I will use a sticker or an emoji or something to edit that out. But we definitely do try to follow privacy rule expectations that parents would want for their children. But those are some things that we do in our classroom, and I'm hoping that I can become better connected next year, and maybe this is something that will help you become better connected as well.